All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Okie dokie. The Velkroy Desert, a vast arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dalmatia since time immemorial. A sea of sand. Jumbo shrimp. Whoa, there's tornadoes.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Wow, my uncle's very hands-on, huh? He's really coming with me. Can you fight? Well? You don't use magic. You're not a dominant. I'm a dominant who can't even prime.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Are those chocobo marks? There are some feet here. Ooh! Okay, this place is gigantic. The bandit's bed. Well, it's gigantic, but we all know there's gonna be nothing around here, so let's just get going. Desert chocobos? Well, let's get a little bit of practice first. Hold up. I don't know about using Titan powers, but I should against Hugo just to insult him. Thank you. Okay, I gotta be a little bit closer for that one. Attack me!
Many years ago, when you were just a boy,
Attacking
you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
People who know about my past. Don't embarrass me in front of people, Uncle. Damn, we've read all of it already. How do we get over the little hill? Torgal, are you okay? This is the desert. You're some kind of a ice wolf. Probably would have been really bad for Jill here too. In terms of the paralyzation, I would, normally assume that my condition is not as bad as Jill's because I came into my powers pretty late. And they've been dormant for quite a bit, whereas Jill was actively made to use it. So yeah, she needs to take some rest. Oh, people! Hi. That's what the footprints are. Maybe we can have a quick look at the expanse. It looks hot. I am wearing way too much for the heat.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn? Friends of friends, I'd wager. Not that they looked very friendly.
Soldiers at the inn. Okay, you can let go of the thing, Clive.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Imperial soldiers in town. I mean, we could just take a chocobo too, but we can walk around. Yeah, those chocobos are different colored. They're fried. It's like fried chicken. What are they called? What are they? I don't want to piss you off, but what are you called? Wow, Chocobo! Okay, let's go! I was wondering why I had to get so close. Why were they not reacting to me at all? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Let's go.
Ah, there she is.
Oh God.
The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink?
Sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. Well, I guess we're having fried chicken tonight. Oh, Lord. Throw stones at them. Make their suffering short. Okay. That was an adventure. Let's go to the inn. Fire in the desert. This feels like it's hot enough already. Maybe I should be taking out wind after all. Garuda. I miss Deadly Embrace.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
No Torgal help. We need a mask or something. They can recognize you by your clothes at this point. You haven't changed in 5 years. I can't believe how covered up they are for how freaking hot it looks.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
I've never heard Clive sound that cheery.
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
You guys are so not... Like, you're wearing a hood. You're being suspicious looking. You're just drawing attention to yourself. Oh! Oh my god! We're so close! Oh no.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Can we not send the Stolas? Oh my god, we're so close. That's not just the petrification, is it? It's the whole containing Ultima thing, too. Oh, but we haven't seen her before. So close, yet so far.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this to us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Is our cover really getting blown for something so stupid? Uncle!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Ah. Oh, they don't see! Ah, she didn't see! But if she knows, would they leave?
Can you walk, Your Grace?
Or would they come see
What's
us?
wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Oh my god. I don't have reason to believe that they would want to come see us. I mean, Joshua come seeing Clive.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Come on, help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
Are you serious? Eating right before exercising is bad for you. Good call, though. We'll probably not get another good meal for a while.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Sorry about the damage. I don't plan on paying anything. They'll just have to live with it.
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Oh my god, they all died already.
Try it.
Stay down!
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Like that?
Silence! You...
That help? I'm sorry, I'm still not gonna pay for this. You'll just have to live with it. Did the girl see? The Yota see? She should know Clive. Can my uncle fight or not?
For your trouble.
No, we're not paying them.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Do you not recognize? You're not gonna say anything? Oh, it's really pretty here.
Now's our chance.
But the trouble's over already. Oh, but Joshua might not be able to see me because Ultima's in him.
I'm fine.
What if he gets too close and then Ultima wakes up? That might be a thing. Wow, she's really just gonna say nothing. Joshua. Oh. Okay, how does that work?
Clive?
Blessing of the Phoenix. He hates carrots.
What is it now?
We read about this in the tomes. He hates carrots.
It's nothing. Let's go.
I thought we were going to completely different places. Wasn't Joshua at the Crystalline Dominion? Now he's here. Trying to catch Theon.
Where are you?
Well, if we didn't know where to find Kupka before, we do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
The Lock of Toil. Oh, we'll start from one end, maybe.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Eating a cloud? Once you go flat, you'll never go splat.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported.
My carpets have pride of place in Castle Dasbog. You too can live like a lord.
I hope we end up destroying the Mothercrystal by some... the turn of events anyway.
Handle their drink.
It's glowing again.
Sorry, but the Master's not here at the moment. All orders have to go through him.
Are there any bearers around here?
You could melt butter in that furnace. Get it stoked.
Right away.
I don't actually see bearers around here. This is the gate. This is to leave. Are we leaving? Oh, this is where we came through. The chocobos are still here.
Rest, girl. You've earned it.
The steeds don't have owners anymore, though, the ashen ones. The chocobos are a different color. Depending on where you find them, I guess there's a lot of different varieties.
The tavern shut.
Sorry.
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace. I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
Hey, I would be careful about how you talk to someone who could fight like that. I wouldn't be fussing if I were you. Oh wow, we can go up here. But what's up here? Throw me a bone. Yes, thank you. Okay, goblin coins. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it at this point. Oh, Torgal, it's been so long since I pet you. Don't stand on the box. Are you hot, boy? It looks really hot here. We'll just walk around the upper roadway first.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days. Are you now?
Look, this dude isn't even wearing a shirt. I'm wearing 50 layers, plus a cape.
I need a drink.
Me too. Genuine cactar needles, imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing. Little sparrow? Oh, that guy's holding a crystal. That reminds me of Sid.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Cook's trough is when they want to lord it over us.
Hugo sounds pretty wounded right now. If we can finish him off, it probably would be good. That's a really pretty river, especially in the deserts.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
That was a long time ago, huh? This is like a vacation resort place. For people living here, it's just home.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
I named my price. If you can't pay it, that's your problem.
It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business with you.
Yeah, I feel like... Consequences of war is not really just at the high level, oh, the governments don't like each other.
Come and play, handsome.
Like, the merchants, citizens should all be affected, especially traveling merchants. Hello? Did we miss the baths?
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Well, I'd be happy to show you, provided I can afford it.
Yo, lady's just trying to sell her lamps and stuff in the back. Get a broom, you two. Jeez. Bath is right across. This isn't the bath, right? Whoa, this fountain is steaming. That's really hard.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
Well, I guess you haven't heard about how he lost his hands.
Look, Father, hot water. But where are the bearers who heated it?
It wasn't heated by magic. It comes out of the ground like this.
Why would we ever waste crystals on heating water if we could just use a bearer?
How about a hot bath to soothe the aches and pains of the road?
A lot of travelers come by here. Ooh, whoa, I wouldn't want to go near this store. This is totally a you break, you buy kind of store. Neat though. I just can't afford anything, that's all. Oh. There were a lot of little side... The final sting. Inaccessible. Do you want to try checking that out first? I know it's inaccessible, but we can still look at it.
Light, meat and dark. Yes, they're quite... Lord,
This is supposed to be here? Or maybe it's like above. Well, we looked above already. There wasn't anything above. I'm just wondering where the entrance is even supposed to be. No, it's like... yeah, it's here? Oh, there's the bearer heating the furnace in the back.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Oh, the stores are quite detailed. Let me check once more. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, it's the inn. The inn is called Final Stang. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I see.
Let me treat you.
I need a drink.
It's too early for a drink, lady. Did we read that one? Yes. Character needles. That's right.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Every little faction's armies have their own... Oh. Every faction has their own name. It's so hard to keep up with.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
That's not necessarily true, I think. It's not always gonna be that kind of person. It could have been the serving girl at the inn for all I know. Depends on what kind of role you play, right? She could have been a spy. Some kind of an information gatherer like Gav. Oh wow, those white rocks look really pretty. It's pretty. Look at that low FPS bird flapping in the distance. Torgal, you want to go for a swim?
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
We only have one of those for our entire family.
Are you looking for something in particular?
I do not believe so. Okay. Oh, my freaking controller drifting. Okay, cool, man. I didn't notice it until somebody mentioned in the comments that my controller has been drifting. Thankfully, it doesn't affect me when I walk around. I guess the sensitivity is low enough that it doesn't affect... Like, if I'm standing around here, it doesn't actually make Clive stand forward. Thankfully. Thankfully. The only problem I have is with the menu. You don't want to talk to them?
The gate is closed by order of Lord Kupka. Any attempt to gain passage to Drake's Fang will be punished with arrest and incarceration.
Okay.
How's a trader expected to make a living if they close the roads without so much as a buy your leave?
They don't...
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you? I was a fool to waste good coin on you.
They probably still treat bearers here better than Sam Breck, to be honest.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
You know, I really could be the serving girl at the end.
Dalimil is famous for its spas, its markets, and its smithies.
Spas.
Somebody at one of those might be able to help you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalimil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Now I'm sure they're not old.
That boy at the Briar's Kiss is a real talent. People flock from miles around to buy his steel. And it isn't cheap either.
Let's check it out.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
These people new?
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole mine for it.
Oh, of course. Around every Mothercrystal are miners. Briar's Kiss?
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Oh.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalimil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
What are they making me... What are they making me do on a main quest? We're just like being bounced like a... what do you call that? Like a ball in the pin machine.
Ask for Ferda at the baths. If this woman you're looking for is still around, he'll know where to find her.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Sweet incense. What's wax candles?
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalimil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Okay. Doesn't sound fishy at all.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
How do we not notice this? Oh, we came from the side earlier. The two people that were here are gone. The hard muscles people.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around?
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Yeah, I thought so. We were looking for a woman, not some random people. The lightning strikes one person and everyone else gets punted back too. More people coming? The more the merrier. Might as well do this. Get this over with quickly. We happy? Back alley bruisers. Oh, Great shot of me. Finally seeing myself in the front for once. I'm always looking at my own back.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
She's had to have been careful to be alive this whole time. She's not just gonna meet people willy-nilly.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Needed to a silken
Are you bouncing me around again? Who is this?
Finest fabric!
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her.
Who is she?
Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
I don't even know who they were looking at when they were saying all that.
Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
This guy's annoying.
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask?
I didn't
because
ask.
They get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But
he's cocky.
Enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
This guy is difficult. He's being so difficult and just uncooperative.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
The misfortune Dalamil finds herself in is of a crystalline nature. So do be discreet in your inquiries.
Master Lubor has high expectations of you. Don't disappoint him.
Yeah. For the best drop in Dalamil, visit the final sting. Crystal related? Don't worry, they'll tell me exactly what I'm looking for.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
That's all we know.
There's cartloads of crystal coming out of Drake's Fang every day. Meanwhile, we're all having to get by with half-spent shards. Someone's siphoning it off.
The shards aren't infinite. They eventually run out. Just like a bearer. You would think towns closest to Mothercrystals would be the most fortunate, but clearly not the case.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way.
Thriving?
Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
We're not solving anyone's problems, we're just hearing things.
The men of the Rock are Lord Kupka's private guard. He must be a generous man. The amount they spend when they come calling.
A word of advice, traveller. You see pots like this around town, you leave them alone. Unlike where you come from, fresh water's in short supply around these parts. We store what little rainwater we get in these pots for, well, not a rainy day, but you know what I mean.
Desert places must have their own idioms. Alright. Who's this last person? Uncle, you making any progress?
A deposit? For what?
Information, my good man. Now, listen carefully.
Sounds like he's making a lot of progress.
The juiciest meat from Green's fed bird. You wouldn't believe how much he gave.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on.
I need a new
I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
Last time you'll be able to buy a
He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Fresh bread, warm
Crystals
from the
going
oven.
missing.
Take a sniff.
The guards coming through. Courtesans only working with the guards.
Fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Guards are taking the crystals.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
He's upstairs about what?
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean it.
But what? You alright, Uncle? You're not getting mugged in the back here? Oh, hello, doggy. Hello, doggy.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What's happening?
What are you doing, Uncle?
What the heck are you doing? That was directly a person from Hugo's private guard.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things.
The guards have it.
But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Say that once we're done. We're not done yet.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velkroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect
Oops. Sorry, I just want to check where it is. Oh, that's like outside.
place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Well, let's be clear. I'm pretty sure they will turn south.
Why is the tavern shut?
Can we go via this way? No, that's the other side. So the way to get out, Desert Gate, over here? Alright. Okay, that makes sense. Can I get ambrosia?
Ready, go?
Alright, let's go. Those houses. Wow, this is really far out. Can never be too careful, I guess. Except this time. They might be letting their guard down too much, selling crystals to a random person, a foreign person. Well, that's really far away. My uncle's actually faster than me. Thanks! Thanks, 10 gil. Why do they even bother? Why are they so stingy? I don't know. It's like they really want to control your finances or something. You can only get money via the big quests, but not by walking around.
I'll take it from here.
Sometimes, like, it feels like the camera angles are really stiff. You know what I mean? Especially during side quests. Or even like this right here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
We have to solve this problem. We can't just know about it. How do we solve it? Kill the guards. That doesn't sound smart.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mothercrystals' bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them! Kill them both!
Destroying these people isn't gonna solve the problem permanently, though, I think.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good! I'm just getting warmed up.
Woo! Wait. Do we have a mage around here? Someone just healed. It looks like I can move the lightning rod. Someone's casting cure somewhere. Where? It's you. Thank you. Killing Kupka's private guard? This is... We better make it quick then, because I feel like we're probably attracting too much attention. I should use Blind Justice more. I'm here, Uncle. What's this? Can I have that? Desert roses. Whoa, I have to kill chocobos? All right. Let's go. Turn! Come to our side. I don't want to kill chocobos.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
We stopped one shipment, but what about this entire operation? Kupka has more guards, there are more loyalists, or royalists, excuse me. The names are so similar. But I guess he's happy enough with this.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive? I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Wow.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
Oh my god, another mark. Desert Rose.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Well, he wasn't as secretive as I thought he would be.
Omia Lostelan. Tu Isakelis.
Creepy.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
This guy's... His voice acting is mega annoying.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Feel like we probably should have just climbed over the rocks or something.